There we go. Hi, I'm late, guys. I know I'm a couple minutes behind. Let me pop out the chat over here. Stream is officially live. So, let me go ahead. Open this. Open that. Whoa, this is not supposed to be titled that. Yay. I mean, I guess it kind of works, but I'm going to change the title of it just a bit. Where is it? Opening things I don't want to open. Great. Can I rename it here, or do I have to go in the actual? Yeah, I'm gonna have to go inside the actual thing. That's so dumb. All right, but yeah, we are live officially right now. Yeah. Edit. Dang, that's not what I want to do. Live streaming. Hold on just a second, guys and gals, if you're there, anybody. So it'll be this one. So info card, blah, 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 blah. Change the title of it to limited or no ads. What the heck does that even have to do? Excuse me? That's annoying. Okay, so post Christmas / pre New Year's. New Year's vlog. So this is December vlog stream. Okay. There we go. There we go. I don't understand why it's not monetizable, considering, you know, it's a freaking stream, a vlog. Like, there's nothing in here that's, I don't know. YouTube and its stupid nonsense sometimes, man. This is a delete that. Pre-New Year's. Actually, no, I'm gonna just do that. There we go. Let's do that. Something like that. Okay. There we go. Okay, we are live, technically speaking, and then should have the new title. I hope so. If I go on the video, it should show it up as that. But anyways, now we can actually start officially, now that I've finished all that crap that you guys didn't really need to bother with. What's up? SoresanCrockxen here. Today is the 30th of December. It's not New Year's Eve, but it's New Year's Eve, or the eve of New Year's Eve. Let's just leave it like that. So if you guys watched my Christmas unboxing haul, yeah, showed you guys all that I had. Grab it over here, have next to me at all times, you know. So yeah, it's titled like that, so it should not be a problem. So I showed you guys the stuff that I got. What? Current frame rate is too high. What does that even mean? How would I fix that? I don't freaking know. I'm literally using YouTube's thing, so it's like, how the heck would you even like set the frame rate? That makes absolutely no sense. This is why I said eventually I'm gonna buy a capture card, use that to record on, to stream with, because this is ridiculous. Anyways, so first off, I guess I should tell you guys an update on what I've tried of my games and what I've done. So I haven't tried Mario Rabbids yet because that's going to be like a co-op game that I'm waiting on. Like my sister and I are still playing Fire Emblem Warriors, and I told her that it's going to be a long game. Excuse me. So eventually, I do want to at least try the game. If she doesn't want to try it, I'm just gonna be like, okay, fine, I'll play it by myself. But so that's the one. That's the only one I haven't played. Like I only popped it in to install the updates and all that stuff, but I haven't actually popped it in officially, like start boot up the game, nothing like that. I booted up Breath of the Wild. I haven't really gone too much into that because I know for a fact that if I start playing that, I will just be playing that for forever, and then my sister won't be able to play, the multiplayer games. But I did, at least start it. I got, Link is out of the place, but I haven't really explored too much because I know it's a big game. But I do want to at least like start it eventually, like in the next couple of days, like really start going in on it because I know for a fact it's going to be a long game. It's going to take me a while to beat it. And with Super Mario Odyssey coming in soon, and then after that, Pokken Tournament, DX, and then who knows what comes out next year. So, I'll look at that later. So that's it. Like I started it, but I didn't really delve into much into it. I did boot up Splatoon 2. I have beaten the first world in single player. I have not played multiplayer yet because I feel like for me to get back to like how I was when I first played Splatoon 1, because like when I played Splatoon 1, like the original Splatoon, I don't know why I'm calling it Splatoon 1. When I played Splatoon on the Wii U, I did it. I kind of did the same thing where I beat the single player mode, and then I was like just going in on online after a while. But I also did delve into like the online in the beginning. But like it's been so long since I played Splatoon, and I'm trying to like get back into the groove of things. So I'm not comfortable going online yet. Plus the fact that I haven't really purchased any of the weapons. I don't really have a lot of things on me right now. I don't even remember. I don't think you could get currency without playing the multiplayer. So I might have to just say screw it and then like go in and like try, because like I was good. I mean, I'm not like some expert here. I wasn't like a pro or whatever, right? I wasn't like I couldn't go like these big tournaments that Splatoon wants to have now. Like I can't do that, or I couldn't do that back then. But like I felt like I was decent enough at the game where I wasn't like completely screwing over my team. And for the most part, like my team rarely lost. And most of the time, if we did lose, it'd be like a small margin. I'm not, like I said, I'm not here to say that I'm a god at freaking Splatoon, but like when I went into that game, I went in. Like I was super confident in myself and my ability, and I was able to, help my allies as best as I could all the time, to the point where there were rarely occasions where I would lose. That's just how it was. And I want to get back to that. I want to get comfortable again and confident enough to where if I go into a match, even though they're going to start me at the bottom, I want to be the MVP. I want to be the guy that I don't go for kills. I go for coverage, because I know a lot of people like, oh, when they look at their score at the end, oh, I killed the most people. I don't want to be like that. I wasn't like that with Splatoon. I'm not going to be that way with Splatoon 2. I want to be the guy that covers most of the area. I want to be the guy that if my teammate falls, I can be right there to back him up afterwards and like cover whatever the heck the whoever killed them did. That's my goal. That's my job. So I want to get back to that. So the moment I feel comfortable going into that, I will play the online. I have posted twice already, one on Twitter and then in the unboxing video, my friend code for the Switch. Feel free to add me, because that's another thing. I feel like for the first couple online games, I would much rather have people I know alongside me than just general online community, because that's where I can be like, okay, I'm getting used to the feel of things and like working as a team. So that's one thing I'm gonna try to see if I can talk to Terrell, the Insane Game Freak, because I have him on Switch, and be like, yo, I want to like start going into trying out the online mode again, and I would really prefer it if there's with people I know, or like people from the friend list, or maybe acquaintances he knows or whatever. I just want to do it like a team like that. And then after that, maybe I can just go solo and online and be matched with, whoever or whatever. But like that one for sure, I've been really, going in super hard. 9 Parchments, I haven't started it yet. I bought it. I haven't started it yet because my sister and I, like I said, we've been playing Fire Emblem Warriors so much. By the way, we beat the story mode. I'm not going to go into like spoiler territory. There are a lot of things I don't like, but I think what I'm going to do is in maybe the next week or so, I don't know, maybe get like a thoughts video on it. Like, I'm not going to do a review. I don't want to do reviews of video games anymore until I feel comfortable enough to like do a whole show about it. You know how I have, I used to have the anime time, which will eventually come back when I, get like full on graphics for it. So that's the thing for the future though. I'm not gonna worry about that right now. So, but I want to do like thoughts videos, like my impressions, what I thought about the game. Not so much a review, just what I felt about the game. I want to do videos like that. And due to that, there's probably something I need to do. Like probably want to do like a new intro for all that stuff. But that's besides the point. So there's that. We've been playing a lot of Fire Emblem Warriors though, and then I bought. Damn it! What the name is? It's the cut. I think that's not the. It's the recut. Hold on, I'll tell you right now. Because no, I bought it. Hold on. I don't know why I forgot the name of the thing. It's freaked me out too. Coma. I bought the Coma recut. That's what I had to look it up. Sorry. So I bought the Coma recut, and oh my god! Like I posted it on Twitter that I bought the game, and I couldn't. Like I'm excited to play it. And like the developers of the game actually liked the tweet, so I want to make like a first impressions video and like maybe tag them or whatever. Because I like what I played. The game is freaky, man. Oh my god! I'm not much for horror stuff. Like I don't like horror. I'm not really a fan of horror games, horror movies, horror shows, horror anime, horror anything. I don't like. It's not a problem where I get too scared. It's just, I don't. Well, I do. I do kind of get scared, but it's one of those things where like I don't feel like I want to be there. I don't have a problem with scary movies. Like they don't really bother me afterwards or none of that. And it's not one of the things where I can't do it. I just don't like to do it. And this is one of those cases. I'm trying to, every time I deal with a new console, a new whatever, to try to expand my horizons. Because like I feel like, especially when I was a little kid, it was literally just Pokemon, maybe a potential Mario and Zelda. I wouldn't really, go to different types of genres or whatever. And like with the 3DS really helped me with that. The Wii U really helped me with that. And I'm trying to make the Switch the other push, like just keep trying out different things. So I really wanted to buy this game, not only because it was a horror game. I watched the trailer and it seemed interesting to me. And it's a genre that I don't generally like mess with. So I bought it. I've tried it out. There's not really levels, I guess. I don't really know how you would classify progression on that game. But, oh my god. That game is creepy. I love it. My sister and I were playing it together. It's a single-player game, but we'd like... the way we decided to do it is that I'm actually playing the game, and then whatever decisions pop up on the screen, like we would decide together, like what do we do, which one do we choose, and whatever. And like... we both jump every time something crazy or scary happens, and I love the music cues on it. Like I definitely want to make a first impressions video on that game in particular. because it looks tight. I like it. Look it. I like it. I love like it. I'm sorry. That's a mess. I do love the game though. What I've tried so far, and I do want to go back and play it again. I haven't beaten it. Obviously, there's so many games I have right now, so it's really hard to actually beat a game. But that one, I know for a fact I'm gonna be enjoying it, even if I jump every time something crazy happens. Found my door open. See, that's what happens when I talk about this game. Everything just goes haywire. But I like it. I do like it. I do enjoy it. I think it's fun. I'm really looking forward to play it more and like experience it like fully. And I want to beat it. I want to beat the game because like I really like it so far. I like it so far. I don't know how it's gonna be near the end of the game, but so far I really like it. And I'm excited to see where it goes. The next thing, I guess we could talk about the anime top 10 anime of 2017. Dude, I finished recording the audio. I finished the script and I recorded the audio. So my plan is that after the stream goes down, and like throughout the night, I don't know what I'm gonna do exactly. Like the minute I stop recording or stop streaming. I'm not sure if I'm gonna immediately do that or if my sister wants to play again. Because we were playing Fire Emblem Warriors before I started the stream. But like throughout the night, I'm gonna try my hardest not to fall asleep, but I'm gonna try to like get the editing of this video like solid, go in and stuff like that. So that's the thing I want to do. And the only way that's gonna happen the only way for this video to come out tomorrow, the way I want it to, is for me to at least start editing as much as possible, get all the things that I need together to start the video and start the editing. Like I said, I have the audio already. I have all the audio. I'm not on camera this time. It's a new format. I hope you like it, like obviously. But so I need all the material I can get in order to make the video, and to like try to get as much of it done tonight. Excuse me. Work on it during the morning and then release it during the afternoon because it has to come out this weekend. I wanted it to come out on Friday, but things were just not going well. And then I was having trouble with the script, and then it was a mess. And not only that, but I had an initial like rough draft of like the animes that I want to do and kind of things I want to talk about. And then I started watching some new ones a couple weeks ago that completely threw a wrench in my whole plan. So what's up, Nate, toy collector, guy with a million names. So like it kind of screwed me over because like some of the new shows I started watching knocked away a couple and then pushed some down. And I know this feels weird to say, like, it's like, oh, you recently just started watching them. How could they be, that high up? It's like they're really good shows in my eyes. So it kind of messed a little bit. So I had to scrap some of the things and then restart again. I made parts of the script like 3 or 4 times, and then the final one, I liked it. I finished it like yesterday. I finished it yesterday, and then I recorded the audio today. Earlier. And then so literally all I have left is put it all together. I still need to get a couple of images and stuff like that, but other than that, we're good. Like literally just put it all together. I have the intro done already, like the actual video intro, not me, the intro I'd say, but I have that done. I finished it. I have the outro ready. I have the transition cards ready. We're good. Like the canvas is there. Just gotta put in the final touches, or essentially the substance. Basically, the groundwork has been laid out. Just gotta hammer it in, get to work, get it out, and go from there. So, super excited about that. Speaking of anime, So I decided to. I never watched the sequel to Danganronpa, so I didn't watch the future arc back when I watched the Despair arc because I was gonna make an anime time on the Despair arc, but things kept getting in the way, and then I watched it again to do the full like fresh review of it, and plus the fact that I knew a lot of things better, I could look at it from a different perspective, and things just kept going on and happening, and I stopped watching the anime for a little bit. I didn't bother to go back to it, and so I thought it'd be a great idea to be like, hey, well, as a family, we don't really do a lot of things together. I really liked this anime. I loved the first season, and I loved the prequel story. Why don't we watch it together? And so we finished season 1, and I literally did it that way because if we watched the Despair arc, it would spoil the first season. So I was like, let's just, like I told them, hey, if we watch this, because I put in the Despair arc first, like the first episode, I like it was starting, and I would pause it. I'm like, okay, wait a second, before we do this, I just want to let you guys know, blah, 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 blah. And they're like, no, let's just watch the first season. So we watched the first season, we finished it. We are in the middle of the Despair arc. And then after that's Future arc, which will be my first time watching it. This is actually like my third time watching the Despair arc, and I've watched the first season like 5 times. Ridiculous. With this one, it'll officially be the 6th. I love Danganronpa series, so we were watching that, and then I started Black Clover, and it's my new Naruto / fairy tale until that happens, which I don't even know. I need to look that up because I've been hearing things. This is in March, this is in April. I have no idea what the plan is gonna be, but I'm definitely like keeping my eye out for when that anime gets announced because fairy tale is like my jam, and I'm gonna try to make reviews for it. What else? There's a couple of animes I've been watching recently, and I like what I'm watching. And then I have I have added additions to my queue for other shows that I want to watch later down the line. And one thing I want to do this coming year, is actually start looking at the seasonal animes, because most of the shows I watch tend to be old. I know I have one written down that I'm gonna start. I'm watching 2 seasonal shows right now. I'm watching Black Clover and Wake Up Girls, which actually ends on Monday. But there's the one I saw, and I added it to my queue that starts soon. Which one was it? It's not this one. I even wrote the freaking... Okay, this one is Death March, the Parallel World Rhapsody. Starts on the 11th of January. See, I want to do stuff like that. I want to start watching seasonal shows alongside with the other stuff I do, because it makes it more fun. Even if you watch things that are actually coming out on my weekly basis, like I loved doing that back in the day. Like I used to watch Naruto on a weekly basis. I watched Fairy Tail on a weekly basis. I watched the first Wake Up Girls on a weekly basis. There's like Blue Exorcist season 2. I watched it on a weekly basis. There's a couple shows in my thing that I've watched. Like they've been weekly stuff, and I want to get back to that. I want to have more shows like that, so it kind of keeps me busy during the week, and like it helps me just like know what day of the week it is. I know there was when was it? Like 2-3 years ago, where there was I had a show on Monday, on Wednesday, one on Thursday, one on Friday, one on Saturday. So like I would know, hey, this comes out today, so today is this day, whatever. So I mean, I just want to see more of that. I'm really looking forward to doing that again. So that's one of the things I want to like check this time around. It's like what's coming out in January that I want to play. And then go from there and stuff like that. But other than that, like I'm still gonna be looking at other shows like from the past. There's actually a couple in the top 10 that are really old, but one of them is really, really old. and then the other ones came out a while ago. Blue Exorcist season 2 came out this year, and stuff like that. There's a couple animes I've seen that came out, but there are others that came out like 2, 3, 4 years ago and stuff like that. So I don't know. It's just one of those weird things that I want to get back to and stuff like that. Almost New Year to you too, Hamster Girl. So you have plans for next year for 2018? Yes. So my current plans are, one, start improving my video quality. So if you guys seen the Let's Play that I'm doing with the guys, so like the avatar lock for Crystal, the Pokemon Crystal avatar lock, if you guys watch that series, I am trying to go in when it comes to Let's Play. So like Rejuvenation, the background, like I'm trying to make that one. I'm gonna try to do more edits in that one. The same thing with Insurgents, but at least for now, for sure, Pokemon Crystal Avatar Lock will have editing in it, kind of like the way that I did it for the Soul Link. That's another thing I need to talk to my boy Doruk to see if we can do that like a monthly basis, where we record an episode or whatever, and then we release him next month. We come back in because it's our time zones right now are really, really weird. So that's the thing. My 4 Let's Plays actually have some sort of schedule for it. That's a plan for that. So that's going to be happening. If you guys actually enjoy the top 10 stuff that I'm going to be doing for this, the one that's coming out tomorrow, which I really, really hope you guys watch. If you watch it, if you like the way I did it, more top 10s. There's already 6 in mind. 12. There's 12 I have, and they're kind of related, so that's why there's so many that I'm planning on doing. Actually, would it be 12 or be 14? There's 14 of them. There's 14 top 10s that are coming out, or that I have ideas for that I'm going to make, and then I might be adding a couple more after that. And obviously, like user inputs, like viewer inputs and stuff like that. So there's that, and then there is the Elysian League, which is coming up soon. We're starting. The draft is this in January, I think the middle of January. So get better quality for that. One of the big plans I have is I bought a Switch. I need a capture card because I want to do Let's Play, or not Let's Plays, but like maybe highlights or stuff like that, or like maybe some cool shots or whatever. Like if I do Pokken or Splatoon 2, maybe do some Splatoon matches and stuff like that with you guys and stuff like that. So more game stuff. Anime wise, it's gonna drop down from anime times to more anime discussions. So whatever show I'm watching, or especially if it's a seasonal show, do talks with that. Same thing with gaming, like whatever new game comes out, I want to talk about it. Gaming news, bring more of that to the table. Sun and Moon is, I hate myself because I haven't watched the episode I said I was gonna watch. So I'm behind on that because I want to make at least one more review before doing like a full marathon of the series up to whatever the heck it is, and then do like a recap video. And then the only other thing for next year that I really, really, really want to do on the channel, so a New Year's resolution that I have, start with my anime. So I have, like, in the past couple weeks since I got here to Arizona, and since the hurricane, actually. So this is actually a good story time because it helps with what you guys want me to talk about. So before the hurricane stuff happened, I had about 5, 6 shows that I wanted to make. Speaking, relatively speaking, I've been here, and since the hurricane, I'm up to 15 shows that I want to make and two of them, well, one of them has just a spin-off, like one episode, maybe two, but the other one has a sequel. So realistically speaking, this is about 16, 17, 18. Like there's a, and then I don't even know how many more I'm going to make up in the middle before I actually start doing this. So the first one that I want to make is literally simple. I need to get back to the people that were going to help me. And be like, yo, I know that we were supposed to start, around this, because technically speaking, we should have started this month, but the hurricane happened, and I ended up having to come here, and then all the plans that we have were completely screwed over. So I need to have a sit down with them and be like, yo, we need to start something. I know that one of the things I want to do before doing that though is write the opening for the first series that I'm going to make. If I can get that, at least that's a place to start. Like, this is the opening, this is what I want to see, and then have, my other writer, the other writer friend help me and be like, okay, this sounds good, maybe change that, tweak that, maybe add this, stuff like that. Start the interactions, and then talk to my artist friend to maybe start with character design and stuff like that, and try to move forward with that, because I want something to happen with this, because I keep getting ideas. There's so many shows that I want to make, and if I don't start, they're never gonna exist because I didn't, start, doing it. So that's the biggest plan for 2018 in terms of the channel, and my biggest New Year's resolution is to at least have something to that. Because the positive thing about it is, if I can get a lot of the specifics out of the way, if I get the character designs out of the way, if I get some of the writing of a couple episodes out of the way, after that, the Discord that I'm in for the Elysian League, there's a lot of people in there that aren't even participating. Potential voice actors. I know for a fact that one of you guys, Nutter, he wants to be a voice actor. I have a character for him to do. It's one of the more important characters, so I hope that he's able to do it consistently. And just other things like that. And then, so if I have a talent pool of voice actors, I could probably find some more. I don't know. So all that's left after that is to find a music person, which I have an idea of who I want to ask. I don't know if they'll do it, but if they do it, that's awesome. So basically just an opening, an ending, and then a soundtrack. And then after that, all I need is an animator, which is obviously the hardest part about it all. But if I have the other tools at my disposal, there should be okay, I see what you're talking, I see what you got, maybe they'll be interested. I just need to look for one. Which, whatever, it all depends on whether I find one or not. But at least I want to get that started, because I feel like you guys would like the shows. I mean, at least the first one. I think the first one's pretty good. It's a good starting point for all my shows. This one I want to make. Plus, it's one of the shorter ones, so it's not too bad. It's also one of the darker ones, which doesn't help either. It might not. In some ways, it's a good starting point for me, at least, because it's short enough and it's simple enough in my mind that I feel like it's a starting point for me. It is kind of dark, so I don't know if a lot of people would like it. And then just, typical stuff like that. Those are right now my only plans for that in terms of new goals and things like that. More games and watch more anime. I've been slacking this year in terms of that. But then again, it's not the Wii U didn't have a lot of releases, and I also didn't get a Switch until now, so didn't help. Finish a bunch of 3DS games that I have that are in the back burner. Probably gonna do that next weekend and stuff like that. So I have Monday and Friday off, so that's probably something I should do. I don't know. Excuse me. But yeah, so that's it for that. Talk about trying to think here. There has to be a couple other things. Oh, okay. So when I'm going back home, that's probably something that you guys don't really care about, but I guess it's part of the vlog, right? I was asked about this at work, so as of right now, according to a lot of people that I know over there in the island, really getting in a way, and I had talked to my boss, and like the plan is like the end of March. But if things don't improve, I don't even know if that's going to be a possibility. I'm going to have to essentially, whether I do decide to go and just say screw it and just deal with whatever. I'm also trying something I need to do starting now, look for houses again. Because like before the hurricane happened, I had a plan to move out by December. I was supposed to be in a new house with my friends in, near where I work. And that obviously didn't happen. And it's just really annoying. It's really, really freaking annoying. So I need to do that. I need to work on that and then go from there. And so end of March is the current goal. But if things like miraculously improve over the next couple of weeks, and obviously I might go sooner. But if things don't improve, I don't even know if it can be later. I have no idea how that's going to work out. But it is in my mind, and I'll let you guys know when something more official. Get rid of that. What else? Let's see. Oh yeah, so I mentioned it earlier. So the Elysian League Season 7 is coming out. I believe as of now we have 9 people signed up, and we need 16. Announcement again tomorrow. Like anybody else who hasn't signed up, if you want to sign up, let me know. Zach said something about asking his friends. I told him go ahead and get everybody that was like super excited for it is already like put in. I need to tell him though that if he's gonna bring in people, they need to be consistent and actually stay the whole season. Because I ain't about to deal with people quitting again. Running the league is like people just dip because they're like, oh, I lost, blah blah blah. So. That's the thing. So the Elysian League is coming back. The draft, still not sure if it's gonna be on my channel or on Joey's, but it is gonna be streamed whenever it is. Pokemon Showdown related stuff. It's not really hard. I mean, it's mainly as soon as you draft your team, just make your part as soon as you draft your. I think we're doing 11 mons. And need to make sure that because I don't recall. I'm pretty sure it's 11 mons though. Oh, by the same way it was last year. It's 5 free picks. No, tiers 1 through 5. Your mega and then 5 free picks. So, that's gonna have to be a thing. Pick that stuff and then you just make your teams when we tell you who you battle. It's really not that hard. If you've seen the league videos on my channel, you kind of should have an idea of how it works. It's really not complicated. And you also have us to help you guys out if you really need anything. Because I know that we had last season, we had newbies and like we had people to help them. Like I'm always available since I'm not get 16 people. Like if we get 15 people, then I'll join. but like I'm not participating, but I'm always available to help you team build and stuff like that. Like it's not too hard. So like it's one of those things where like if it's better for you because you have people that can help you learn more confident later down the line. Just a thing that I wanted to mention because that's I know like last season I believe we had two kids, like two people that have never played competitive in their lives, and like that I know one of them, she had a friend, that was part of the league for a couple seasons. Like they had an idea of what they were doing, and they were helping him, and they were different conferences, so it worked. And for each other ever, so those things like you have people that can help you. If you're a veteran, well, don't lose. Just freaking noob. Just kidding. But like somebody available to help you, how would I say it? Like there's always somebody available to help you not only team build, but like do test battles. So like if you don't feel comfortable, you have an idea of what you want to bring, but you have no idea how your opponent, like how to handle your opponent's team. See it in practice. You want to see how your strategy is going to work. Somebody's always available to like help you test stuff. I know that I've done that before. I've helped some people out. Be like, yo, well, this time, what you need, what you expecting the person to bring, and stuff like that. If they don't know what they expect, I make a team based on what I see on their team against them. But it's all about it's never like 100% concrete. Like it's not like, oh well, I did a test battle with you Pokemon. Like it's not a guarantee that those are the ones he's gonna pick, and it's not a guarantee they're gonna have the same moves. And it's not a guarantee that those strategies that you set up with, like if we do like 5 test battles, you win one, and then you win the rest, the other 4. Doesn't necessarily mean that you're gonna win automatically. We're like, be careful. Like it's not always confirmed. You always have to be, prepared to change your strategy mid battle, because sort of thing. It's always, Pokemon is just a horrible horrible game competitively sometimes, and it's very luck based, so you never truly know whether or not like things go your way. Like I know I've had games taken away from me because I've been hacked. Like an unlucky crit screwed me over. So like so it happens. Gotta be prepared to deal with it. But you'll never get good if you don't practice. That's kind of like the main home here is like if you don't practice, you never get good. Which is also another thing I need to do. I need to start looking at the meta again and see what the heck is good, what the heck is not. In case I do have to participate, like I have no idea what's good and what's not. So because there's a lot of Pokemon changes, there's a lot of Pokemon that have new moves and stuff like that. I have played Showdown before. I'm just not good at it. The problem that I have is setting up their EVs and IVs correct. Well, IVs should always be perfect unless you're looking for like a specific hidden power. Like there's really IVs should more likely than not be touched unless you have a specific strategy in mind. Trick Room team, well, you want your IVs of speed to be 0 and have a negative speed nature so that you're actually slowest possible in Trick Room, so you go first. But for the most part, if you're a speedy attacker, like you're an offensive mon with high attack stat and high speed, you want to have perfect IVs and attack and speed and hit the max number of things. Like it just depends on what Pokemon you're using and what your strategy is. So like a wall, I'll use an example. Registeel, who's like my baby in League. Like that's my go-to wall for the past. I think there's only been one season I didn't use it. No, I think I've used it every season. I think just season one, I got it later down the line. But like normally, what I would do for my wall is that Registeel has 150. I think it's 150 base stats on defense and special defense. Look at my opponent. Okay, most of what he has is special attackers that can deal with Registeel. Well, let's give you max HP, max special defense, and give you like a careful nature or something like that. Or if the opponent has a lot of physical Pokemon, we'll give you max HP, max defense, and then make you bold or impish. So it just depends on what you're doing. Now, because it's in the league, there's a lot of variety in terms because you know what your opponent has, so you know an idea of what they can bring. That's when you get a little bit more of a mind game. So in a sense, you'd be like, okay, well, Registeel, I see they have a strong ground type Pokemon. Registeel doesn't do good against them, but if I give my Registeel maybe like an air balloon, I can avoid the first ground type attack or something like that. Unless they knock it out, and then I have to worry about something like that. But usually, if it's a physical ground type that maybe gets special ground type moves, but their special attack isn't great, I still need to be careful for that. So I would probably go along the sides of like max HP and then split the EVs between defense, special defense. Excuse me, depending on what their spectrum of options are. So like they have a powerful physical ground type Pokemon, but they have a special attacking fire type. Well, I don't want my Registeel to get completely blown away by the fire type. So, but I feel like the bigger threat for me is the ground type. So I put a little bit more EVs in defense and I do in special defense. But maybe this time, instead of having an air balloon to deal with the ground type, the fact that I have that defense maybe help me out a little bit. I give my Registeel, what the heck is the berry? Habon? No, Habon is for dragons. What the heck is the fire berry? I don't even freaking remember. Ockaberry. I gave it an Ockaberry. I think so. It reduces. Yeah, this is the one that lowers fire, right? Yeah, so an Ockaberry to reduce fire damage. So it's like I said, it's more about being able to practice and learning what works and what doesn't. For example, I've seen people that are like, okay, well, I don't need max speed because I outspeed everything that the opponent has. Like if I'm running a Choice Scarf Pokemon, like let's say Salazzle, just an option. And Salazzle's not the greatest, but Salazzle, really high speed. If I give it a Choice Scarf, I'm like, okay, well, I outspeed everything if I have this many EVs because the fastest Pokemon they have is this one. But also I have to take into account, okay, that's their fastest Pokemon. Their second fastest Pokemon might also be able to run a Choice Scarf, so I need to be able to make it to where my speed stat is going to be higher with the Choice Scarf than that potential Choice Scarf Pokemon. Like I said, EVs and IVs for sure, you don't want to touch unless you're going for a specific strategy. EVs depends on what you're trying to find or what you're trying to do, what you're trying to. If you're like, I know that one of the members had a Gardevoir once, and he put a specific amount of HP EVs because it would help him live a hit when it normally wouldn't. So like they're like, okay, well I have a Choice Scarf Gardevoir. I don't need a lot of speed because I outspeed everything with this many speed EVs, and then obviously max special attack. Then they put a little bit of their their remaining EVs in HP, and they were able to take a hit when they normally wouldn't be able to. So it's just, I guess it's a lot of strategy, but over time you get better at it. And if you know what you want and you know what you're looking for, then that's how it works. It also depends on what kind of team you have, what kind of EV spread you want to have on certain mons. And I don't know. I play stall, so I mainly have like just bulky Pokemon. So I mainly focus on like their defensive stats and their HP. But I always like to have a couple offensive Pokemon. here and there, but like their roles are a little bit different than my actual game plan, which is usually just to live every hit as possible and just slowly wear down my opponent. But yeah. Excuse me. I also need to start planning on the awards for this season. Like the prizes, I should say. Okay, so the league's starting up. That's the thing. What else? Top 10 will be coming out tomorrow because I'm gonna work my ass off to get it to come out tomorrow. We're recording the Avatar lock tomorrow, so that should be coming out Monday or Tuesday, depending on how long I get to edit it. I mean, how long I take to edit it. It'll come out on Monday or Tuesday. More than likely Tuesday because I like that day for it. What else? I think the week after that, Insurgents will come out. I'm gonna try to see if I can record that on Monday to have it go up next week or the week after that. Yeah, the week after that, and then depending on whether you guys actually like the top 10 tomorrow, I'll start the script for the next top 10, and then when I finish the script, I'll record it and edit it and all that stuff, and then let you guys know when that happens or when that's gonna go up. I need to watch Pokemon. I'm so behind. Like I have not watched Pokemon since the last review I did. Like, when was that? I know it's been a couple months. When did I do that last review? Let's find out. Videos. For that. Dang, it's been a while. I haven't reviewed a Pokemon episode since June. So I really need to get my head in gear, get that going. So if I can't do it Monday, I'll do it on Friday since I do have Friday off as well. I'll watch. Which episode is it? Episode 7. I need to watch episode 7. See how far behind I am? I haven't watched since episode 7. Since episode 6 came out, because that's the last episode I saw. So I'm really behind on that. I think if I watch it Friday, I'll try to make the review for either Saturday or Sunday. I'm gonna be gone next week from my house. So what else? Once I get enough money saved up from, I don't know if I want a 3DS capture card though. Like I've been seeing a lot of issues with the person who does it, and you can't do it yourself. You have to mail your 3DS somewhere else, which means it's gonna be gone for a while. And I don't know if I like that. Like for the best 3DS capture cards, I think it's like it's crazy. Although like actually I don't know how it would work. I know that Shofu, I don't even think Shofu does like his Wi-Fi battles like videos with a capture card. I think he uses like a computer program with a copy of the game. I don't even know how he does it. I might have to check it out, see how the heck it does. Because if it is a capture card, that's even weirder. I was planning on doing that, but then I saw how much trouble you have to go through to get a capture card for the 3DS, and I'm just like, nah. Whereas the Switch is a lot easier because there are actual capture cards you can buy and just install them and connect them to your Switch, and everything's fine. And for me, that's a little bit better than having to deal with the whole mess of the 3DS, especially since there's not really a lot of games I would show for that. I'm not going to be Wi-Fi battling because that's just annoying. That's why I like Showdown, because like all the Pokemon are available and I can just do whatever the heck I want there. Whereas to sit there and EV train everything, it's just I don't feel like it. Because I think Pokemon is the only thing I would do, and since I really don't care to play the game, I still haven't even beaten Ultra Moon. I bought Ultra Moon. I haven't beaten it yet because it's so boring. And I need to finish it because the thing I want to play, like the parts of the game I want to play, are at the end. Ugh. It's like they did that on purpose. They're like, oh, well, I hate you because you hate our game, so we're going to force you to play through the whole thing officially to get to the part you want to play. Damn you, Game Freak. On top of the fact that Pokemon is going to come out on the Switch later. So, like, and like, I feel like I like those more. Although, if they do what I think they're going to do, I don't know how I feel about it. I don't know if I want to buy it. Like, I feel like the Pokemon game that's going to come out is going to be Gen 1. I hope it's not, because I have no idea. Like, I mean, it's one of those things, like, I'm not, like, completely against a Gen 1 remake. Bruh. I don't know how I feel about it. Like, they've been hammering down on Gen 1. It's ridiculous. So that's why I'm a little concerned. Like, you're going to a console now. Like, why wouldn't they take the safest route and go with, Gen 1? I don't know. Like, if they come out with Gen 8, that's whatever. I hope it's better than this garbage. Like, the thing that Game Freak needs to understand is if they're going on a console and they don't have a difficulty mode, like a difficulty option, that's not going to be a huge seller. I know Pokemon is, a franchise a lot of people buy, but that's not, like, if you're going into a console and you're an RPG and you do not have difficulty settings, there will be backlash. You will not give me a subpar product on a console. I can take it with the 3DS because it's a handheld and there's a lot of limitations and stuff like that. But this is a console with a lot more power behind it. Do not screw it up. Damn. Or just give me Coliseum 2.0. Like, I'll be fine with that. I don't freaking care. An improved version of Coliseum / XD Gold Dark. So give me something like that. You do something like that, you'll get a lot in there. I've been hearing rumors that the next Pokemon game for the Switch is going to be based in Spain. I don't like I said, I don't believe rumors until we get concrete evidence from Game Freak, and I highly doubt they're going to go with the new generation, considering it's their first time on a console. I don't think they're going to risk that. I feel like it's definitely going to be a remake. And if it is a remake, it's going to be Gen 1. And I'm going to be pissed, but I'm going to buy it anyways because Gen 1 on a console, bruh. But, like, I mean, I don't hate Gen 1. So it's like one of those things where, like, I'm not opposed to it. I'm going to be annoyed by it because I kind of would like something else. But I doubt they're going to do a new generation. I really highly doubt it. So it's either Gen 1 remakes, Gen 1 re-remakes, or they're going to throw us the curveball and hit us with Gen 4, which I'm not opposed to at all. I would actually prefer a Gen 4 remake because I hate Gen 4. And I want to like Gen 4. And I feel like a remake would definitely be a better thing than me going back and playing the old game because there's no way in hell I'm going to enjoy them because I already have my biases. There's not anything those games can do to please me at this point, they need to be remade with a lot better functionality, less HM spam, and faster movements, and just more structured story. The thing is, it's one game. That's the thing. Like, it's one game that's going to be released. So either they're completely just ignoring their previous model of having 2 games come out and just start releasing one game at a time. Because if you do that on a console, shit's not gonna fly. Like, you cannot just sell two basically the same games. Will not fly anywhere. So that business model, or they're going with remakes. And if they go with remakes, there's only going to be one. So either we're getting yellow. I really do not want them to do Diamond and Pearl. And was it better with the 3? I still hate it. But, bruh, don't give me no Diamond and Pearl. I will be pissed. Especially since you can only do one of them. Give me the better version. I want Emerald too. I don't know. We'll see what they do. So usually when Nintendo makes a new handheld, since the Switch is a hybrid, Game Freak usually makes a new generation for that system. But this isn't a handheld. This is a This is a console. A console first, not a handheld. And since they've never worked with something of this magnitude, I don't think they're going to risk it all in one go with a new generation. It makes sense for handhelds because you kind of already have a base idea of what the console's supposed to do. That's why we always have those transitional the transitional games. So we had, what is it? The Game Boy Color had their thing with, the Gen 1 games, and Gen 2. Gen 1 had a lot of problems, but Gen 2, Gen 3, Ruby and Sapphire, and, I still love Ruby and Sapphire and Emerald. I love all 3 games. But they had some problems. Emerald came out, did just fine, and so did the remakes for Gen 1. They were amazing. Move over to the DS, Diamond and Pearl were atrocious. I don't care what anybody says. Diamond and Pearl, I don't care how much you like Gen 4. Atrocious. Platinum was somewhat better. Hard Gold and Soul Silver, friggin' amazing. Black and White 2, friggin' amazing. Gen 6 rolls around on the 3DS. X and Y are awful. They are god awful. Worst freaking games on the entire series. Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, slight improvement. It's a remake, so there wasn't too much you can mess up there. But there were improvements. Gen 7, even though I don't like Gen 7 purely because of storylines and how freaking easy they are much better games than X and Y. Even though they do have problems, they're miles higher than what X and Y was. So, but like I said, it's because they have an idea of what a handheld does. Game Freak has never touched the console. All the Pokemon games that came out before it, Game Freak had nothing to do with them. Very little to do with them. One of the two. I don't remember right now which one it is. This is their first time with a console. I don't think they're going to risk a new title on it right off the bat. Like maybe Gen 8, whenever it does happen, that could be the next game to come out. But this is one game. They already said the way they specified it, this is one game coming out. So that there's 2 options. They ditch the 2-game model, which they probably should do. Because that's not going to fly on a console. Or they're trying to test the waters with a remake to see how well they can do it correctly. Because it's a console, so you have a base game already with, the old games. Like if you do a remake, you have an idea of what to do, so it's a little less work. Because it's literally just recreating a lot of the things you had and tweak them for what the console is. Whereas if you do a new generation, that's a whole new thing you need to make. because it's been what? When did those games come out? 2008, 2007. Oh shit, that was even longer. They came out in 2004. It's been long enough since they came out, and they've been spamming Kanto everywhere. Gen 7 before Gen 7 rolled since Gen 6 rolled around. In Kanto. Gen 1, you got the Gen 1 starters as your secondary starter with Megas. One Pokemon in X and Y got Megas, and then Gen 3 remakes came out, and there was a lot of hints of Kanto there released with Kanto. That was their main focus for, and it was their main focus for like 2 years in the life cycle of Pokemon Go before they started pushing out Gen 2 Pokemon. They just barely started doing Gen 3. They, Kanto's in your face, and then Gen 7 comes out with Sun and Moon. Oh, wait, look at that. Your character is from Kanto. He goes to Kanto. Ash in the anime went to Kanto. They're really shoving Kanto in everybody's faces right now. They don't. There's too many hints going around for it to not be a Kanto remake. Like I said, I'd rather it be Gen 4 remakes because I don't like the generation. I feel like Gen 1 is a good candidate. By the way, Nutter, if you have Splatoon 2 soon, friends only game. When I feel more confident in myself, we're gonna do that. If you're okay with it, and if you do have the game, let me know, because I am trying to get to my status of Splatoon 1 where I was a boss almost, but I rarely lost games. So Joey, I don't really freaking care. There we go. You don't have, why? How could you not have it? That's like the best multiplayer game the Switch has right now. I'm just kidding. Actually, that's not a lie. I don't think there's that many multiplayer games on the Switch right now, like online multiplayer. I think the only one we have is Splatoon 2. Speaking of which, I have not activated my thingy. Oh crap! Switch Online happens soon. Oh boy, I'll pay for it. I'm into VR right now. What? VR? How? Actually, I don't even want to try that. I'm scared. I've been thinking about it, but like I don't think I have the specs for it. Plus, like I don't have a PlayStation 4, and I'm not planning on buying one. I don't have the specs for an Oculus Rift. I don't have. What's the other one? There's one I'm missing. There's one I'm missing. I don't remember which one it is. PlayStation VR. I don't really want a PlayStation 4. So like it's one of those things where like if I don't have a PlayStation 4, you can't have a PlayStation VR. The only problem that I have had with Diamond Pearl games for the DS that the game is slow pacing. It's slow pacing, HMs all over the place. Like people complain about Gen 3 HMs, but Gen 4 had the worst HM. Awful. The characters are boring and unmemorable. The region is ass. There's a lot of crappy problems with Diamond and Pearl. The vibe, that's another one. I don't think you specs for a vibe are that's strong. I know for a fact I don't have a computer that's strong enough for that. So it's just one of those things where eventually, or if like whenever I move out, well, whenever I get my own place with my friends, if we do decide to do that, they can get VR. I know for a fact one of them has a PlayStation 4. Like if you bring the PlayStation 4, we can get a PlayStation VR, go in and stuff like that. Actually, I think both of the people that I've been talking to about moving in have a PlayStation 4. Either way, I know for a fact one of them has a gaming computer. Oculus Rift there. Just saying. They're like, I don't have that stuff, but they do. So if we do move in together, I have my options open at that point. Great. The battle system change in Pokemon Switch. I don't know. There's a lot of rumors, and I've been kind of ignoring a lot of them because I don't know how I feel about them. I had not heard about that one. I mean, it's on a console. I don't know how much. Like, I don't know what you could do because, like, um, Coliseum and XD Yellow Darkness. I don't know why I blanked out there. Coliseum and XD Yellow Darkness, which are the only ones that are actually like an adventure game, adventure RPG. They still use kind of the same mechanics. It's just it was a double battle in Coliseum. It wasn't a double battle in XD Yellow Darkness. But it was still like the same battle style. Like your Pokemon, you send out your Pokemon attacks, your Pokemon gets attacked, then rinse repeat. Like I don't know, like if they're gonna do like what is it, real time, it's gonna be complicated. It's very different. Sounds bad. I don't know if they better not screw up because like if they do, it's gonna leave a mark on. I mean, they've kind of already screwed up a little bit in the last couple games. Like I don't know. They might just kill Pokemon. I swear. I don't have Splatoon 2 for the Switch yet. Hopefully, I can get it in a couple months from now. I'm glad I was able to get it for Christmas because that's like Splatoon on the Wii U was was one of my favorite games on the console. I loved Splatoon, and so far, I like Splatoon 2. I need to get back into the groove of things with the motion controls because how you're supposed to play Splatoon. I don't care what anybody says. Although you can't play like static, with buttons and joystick movements and stuff like that. But that's for noobs. If you're good at Splatoon, you play motion controls. So I need to get back into the groove of doing that because I haven't done that forever. I don't normally play motion controls, but for Splatoon, they're kind of better. Like in my opinion, and in a lot of other people's opinions, motion controls are the way to go when it comes to Splatoon. Control. The only annoying thing is the fact that it does if you don't configure it right, it's gonna be annoying. Somebody else got a Switch. A lot of people have been getting Switches. That's freaking amazing. I love the fact that that's a thing. It's like Digimon story battles. I've never, I've only played one Digimon game. I don't remember which one it was. Hold on. I'm gonna look it up right now because I know if I see it, I'll know which one it was. I found a picture. It's I played the only Digimon game I've played besides like the old school like Tamagotchi type thing was Digimon World 4 for the GameCube. I don't know the battle ones. What's up, Umer? How's it going? Same like your Hulik Sun and Moon starters. Interesting. So let me look at these Digimon story. I don't know if I ever Digimon story battle system. I'll look it up right now. Because I know in Digimon World, like it's how is it? It's kind of like an open world, and you're a Digimon. You have like, and that's how you do damage. I don't know. I like the game when I played it back in the day. I still have it. Beat it. This is kind of annoying. Battle victory conditions 30 points. Okay. And oh. No. I don't want no grids. This reminds me of a freaking Yu-Gi-Oh game. There's a Yu-Gi-Oh game I played on the PlayStation 2 that had a similar battle style to this. That's so gross. And you can only attack, Yeah, this is definitely. I'm being serious. Like there's a Digimon game I have, a Yu-Gi-Oh game that plays exactly like this. Gross. No. No, I do not want that. I hated that. That's one of the worst parts about that game. Like I like the game, but the battle system sucks. God, I hated it. Mario Odyssey is a very fun game to play. I've already put 50 plus hours on it. I don't have it yet. I'm gonna be getting it during the weekend. I hate it though, because like I have so many games, I have no time. I really hope it's not real, because like I would hate to do grid battles in Pokemon like that. Oh god. Like for like a game like Fire Emblem, grid battles work because it's a strategy game, but Pokemon is not really a strategy game. It's an adventure RPG. There's some strategy elements to it, but like it's really not. Although in a way, if they make it more strategic, it'll make the game harder. But like I just don't like grid battles. That's just not like Fire Emblem is like you don't even attack. The thing does it for you. You just move your character in the grid and say "Wacha." But in this one, it's a grid battle that then you go into an actual battle. Nah, no. I ain't dealing with that. I think a lot of people will like not be happy with that, in my opinion. Although there's also those people that are always going to be like, "Oh, this looks like the greatest thing in the world," because they're like those really super fanboys that always defend everything, or the people who are just like, "Oh, well, you're not allowed to hate it," or stuff like that. What is it? Where they're like, you should only look at the positives, and I'm just like, no, that's not how life works. Things are bad. You can hate something, and it can be really freaking annoying. Shut up. If they make it like anime, you won't be able to win a league. Actually, you could still make it. You could still win a league. It's just like tournament style. It'd be actually a lot better in that sense, because then you have actual battles you have to worry about without being, challenging the Elite Four. Because like in the anime world, you battle the tournament. If you win, you have a chance to face the Elite Four. So I mean, like, it's just more battles, and you can lose at any point. I don't mind doing that. As it makes the game longer and more difficult. So like, I'm not opposed to that at all. The more battles, the more complex, the more difficult, the better. I am sick and tired of these easy freaking games. You could be defeated by a level 5 sniper. Okay, I'm not about to go into that argument again, okay? I'm sick and tired of people putting that like it's an actual thing. Levels don't exist in the anime. There's no way that Snivy was level 5 even if levels existed in the anime. Considering it had a move that it can't learn at level 5. I think it learns it at like 14. Actually, what level does it learn it? I'm pretty sure it's 14. I'm calling it right now. It's definitely 14. Let me look. And going. Don't you freeze on me. Start closing some of these tabs. Okay, in Gen 7, it learns it at 16. 14, right? No, 16. It learns that move at level 16. Okay, it's basically evolving at that point. Yeah. We're not doing that again. I seriously, that's one of the most annoying parts about the whole Gen 5 anime that I always have to deal with. God, it's so annoying. Like, I know you're joking, but like, we're not doing this again. I've always thought about making a video about that, like just be like, okay, the level 5 sniping needs to stop or something like that. Oh god. It's also a secret project I'm working on that I know a lot of people are gonna freaking hate. Google Pokemon real-time battlers rumor. Okay, I'm gonna look it up. Google Pokemon real-time battle rumor. Later Pokemon for Switch rumored to have real-time combat may hit sooner than you think. Excuse me. Okay. At E3 2017, Nintendo set Pokemaniac's heart aflutter when they announced a full Pokemon RPG for the Switch. Unfortunately, that's all they revealed. We didn't get any footage, screenshots, or details of any kind. Thankfully, some interpret rumor mongers have stepped up to fill in the gaps. These rumors were collected and translated by a fan site, PokeJungle. From various Chinese sources, these sources previously leaked the accurate information about Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. But of course, take all these rumors with a certain amount of salt. The biggest revelation is that Pokemon Switch will be replacing the serious traditional turn-based battles with real-time action-based system. PokeJungle compares a new approach to the Digimon World games, which allow you to move freely but still require you to choose attacks from a menu. The new system is also set to lift some elements from Pokemon Tournament. If this rumor does pan out, it will be a huge change for the usually conservative Pokemon franchise. Finely tuned turn-based battles have always been the core to the appeal of Pokemon RPGs, so developer Game Freak will want to tread lightly. That said, maybe it's time for something new. The rumors don't end there. Apparently, Nintendo's Chinese localization team have already translated Pokemon Switch's script, which could point to a 2018 or early 2019 release. The game may also incorporate motion controls, with Z moves being reactivated with Joy-Con controllers. As for the game's plot, it's set to have a Mediterranean vibe with areas inspired by Italy and Spain, and will focus on the age-old conflict between tradition and innovation. That would certainly be thematically appropriate if turn-based battles really are being replaced. What do you think? Blah, blah, blah. Okay, here's my problem with the whole list thing. They tried something new with Sun and Moon, and didn't go well. Nobody likes the trial. Well, I know there's people out there that like the trials, but like, not a lot of people like the trial system. They want their gyms back. Because trials are boring and they're way too easy. I don't feel like I earned anything. I've already defeated Team Rainbow Rocket and Ultra Sun, and each of the bosses have their own legendary as well. See, that's the part of the game I want to get to, and I haven't because everything else is boring. God, I hate this generation. Like, the games aren't, they're not bad. They're just boring. X and Y was bad. But this is just boring. I don't like that it's boring. I am trying to get to a specific point in the game, but everything before that is just boring. I'm literally like dragging myself across gravel at this point just because I want to get to that part. I hated Sun and Moon too. I did. I found it. I never finished it. I bought both. As if you guys remember the video I made where I was like, I hate myself. I bought both. I never finished Sun. I never started Moon. Like Moon isn't even out of the package. I don't think. I'm not even sure. I've never even put it in the game. It's not in my 3DS's history. But I never finished Sun, and I haven't even gotten past the second island in Ultra Moon. You know how crazy that is? You know how boring that is? I haven't even gotten past the second island in the freaking game because I find it so boring. God. I just can't. It's really obnoxious. I don't like the trials in Generation 7 either, even though some trials are really hard to defeat. No, they're not. They're not hard at all. They're I forgot. I need that's a video. Okay, so I'm gonna upload a video. I don't know if I'm gonna upload as a video or not, actually. I'm gonna show it to you guys right now. This is how far I went to just try to make the game the trial longer. I was fighting against the Lurantis from Lost Jungle. That's not what I wanted to do. Okay, wait, no. There's too much noise. I'm gonna upload this video. I completely forgot about it. I pee stalled the freaking Lorraine. It was freaking hilarious. That's how easy it was. I literally just I switched. It was Mawa. I had a Salandit that I'm trying to evolve for a side mission thing. A side quest. That's actually the thing that's kind of made me okay with the game is that there's side quests I can do, which is a lot better than doing the main game. Except when some of the things you can't finish because you don't have access to areas because the game is not as open as they want to make you think it is. But I fought the Lurantis, and I freaking PP stalled it to death. I thought it was hilarious. Oh my! I usually use the freaking totem Pokemon to grind. I did it with the Lone Eradicate. I grinded. I forced it to keep calling people. Killed everything until they stopped summoning others. Then beat it. I did the same thing with Araquanid. Kept forcing it to summon more things, defeat them. After it's done, kill it. I did the same thing with Alolan Marowak. Kept beating it till I finished all their allies. Killed it. I did the same thing with Lurantis. I literally use them to grind because they're too easy. I literally do not feel like they're. I know Togedemaru is going to be just as easy. I know that whatever that fairy chick is, her trial. All these trials are way too easy. So I make them longer on purpose so that I have a sense of, hey, I actually did something and deserve to take this crystal, because otherwise it's not worth it. I don't feel like I earned anything if I beat the Pokemon in 2 hits, because that's literally what I can do. That's how much that's how easy these trials are. I literally can defeat the Pokemon in like 2 hits. I don't even have a starter. Actually, right now my starter is like bouncing around between like Pikachu and Mawile, which is amazing. But the trials are not hard. They're not hard at all. They're way too easy. I want to feel like I earned the stupid thing, and the only way I could do that is to drag out the fight. Which in a sense is somewhat boring, but it's like at least I feel happy that, the battle lasted long. Oh boy. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just my bias against Gen 7. That's what makes it to where I don't see them as difficult. Although I don't think that's part of the bias. I think the bias is the fact that I find it boring, and I don't give it a chance to prove itself, because it hasn't yet. I've put over 425 hours on Pokemon Emerald so far. Also, I've been enjoying the battle from that game as well. It's better than Gen 4 battle. Yeah, of course it is. It's Gen 3. Gen 3 to me is Gen 3 is my favorite. Always will be. It's a better game than Gen 4. I don't know why people love Gen 4 so much. I don't get it at all. Boring. Stupid. It's lame. The region is ass. The pacing is awful. The freaking movement in the game itself is slow as fuck. I didn't even notice that until later down the line. When I saw somebody else talking about it, I'm like, really? And I went back and I turned it on, and I'm like, damn, that's actually true. The game is slow as hell. Like, actually running is slow as hell. I still think Gen 3 is better than Gen 4, no matter what. Which is why I want Gen 4 remakes, so I can give the games a chance again, because my bias for the originals is already set in stone. It's not going to change. But with Gen 4 remakes, it's a good way to start over. There's some good Pokemon that Gen 4 does have. Well, of course, every generation has a good Pokemon. It's not really Pokemon don't really sell the generation. It's the game itself. Like, it's how it runs, what new changes it brought, what side stuff you can do in it. Like, which I always say, Gen 5 is the best generation. There's so much content in those games, it's ridiculous. And it's not boring. That's Gen 4 it wasn't boring, but had a lot of problems. And then Gen 5 fixed a lot of the problems, was not boring, had a lot of things you could do, had a great story, great characters. Then Gen 6 ruined it because it was stupid. And then it wasn't boring. I will give Gen 6 it wasn't boring, but the story was terrible. And they were way too easy. And then oh god, I hate Gen 6. I swear. I still feel like Gen 6 is the worst generation. Period. Like, I hate Gen 4, but I hate Gen 6 way more than I hate Gen 4. And the anime didn't help. We're not going into the anime because I said we're not talking about that ever again. But God, I hate Gen 6. Fine. But I mean, every generation has good Pokemon. Like, all of them do. One of my top 10 favorites of all time is Noivern, and that's a Gen 6 Pokemon. And I hate Gen 6. Talonflame was freaking broken, and then now it got nerfed. Talonflame, your time in the spotlight is dead. I don't even know what tier it is in right now. What tier is Talonflame in? I'm pretty sure it has to be like UU or RU. There's no way it's not OU. I know that for a fact. It's borderline too. It's banned from RU, but that's not really. Oh my gosh. Yeah. After the nerf didn't do so well. So it's literally BL2. So that's like the ban list for RU. Talonflame dropped like crazy. Oh my god. That's so sad. Umar, I don't know why you're trying to troll me. I have done nothing wrong. Okay, and you're out here doing this to me. How could you do that to me? I hate Greninja so much. Greninja is easily my least favorite Pokemon of all time. It'd be great if they put the original Ruby and Sapphire and Emerald games on the Nintendo Switch eShop, just like what they did with Gen 1 and Gen 2. I think I don't know if they're gonna do that or if they're just gonna stick to the 3DS. Because like I don't think they don't have Pokebank on the Switch yet. So unless they announce it for the Switch, I don't think they're gonna come out on the Switch. They might come out on the 3DS. I don't know. But yeah, like Greninja is easily my least favorite Pokemon of all time. I hate that freaking thing. And I'm not gonna lie, it's mainly due to its design. I hate how Greninja looks. Oh god. Ugh. I hate in Smash too. Like god. I didn't get a Pokken though. So they put the Sidgewai in the game, man. Like, look, I hate all Gen 7. Like, I don't hate them. I don't like any of the Gen 7 starters. But, like, you're going to put the Sidgewai over Incineroar, who's an actual wrestler? Like, that's literally a Pokemon that's based for fighting, yet you put the freaking Robin Hood Owl. Like, it's weird, too, because, like, if they're going based off of favorites, like which of the starters was like the favorite of the majority of the people, why wasn't Greninja in the game? Why'd they put fucking breaks? I mean, I know why they put breaks in. I hate the fact that they put breaks in for that specific reason. But like, Greninja isn't a playable character. When if you're really basing it on starter favorites, like Charizard is in there. The Gen 2 ones don't get it. Gen 3 don't get it. No, Blaziken's in there. Blaziken's like considered the favorite, I guess. Plus, it's the fighting type, so it kind of works. Actually, that's something that they should have done more of. Gen 4, they put Empoleon over Infernape. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know if Infernape is considered more, like if it's more favorite. I can't talk. I don't know if Empoleon is liked more than Infernape. Like I'm not too sure about that. I'm trying to think. I don't know if it is. That's weird. Why they put Empoleon in the game? They're like, oh, we don't have enough water type representation, so we're just gonna put Empoleon in here. When Infernape is I think they didn't want to be redundant with the whole Infernape and Blaziken. So I guess I'll give them a pass. They're not gonna put Torterra in the freaking game. Gen 5 doesn't have any, but I definitely again if they're not gonna put in Emboar because again the whole firefighting thing. Yeah, although they would play differently because Emboar would be more of a tank than like Blaziken. And then like Gen 6 they put fucking breaks in there like and then Gen 7 gets to Decidueye. I don't know. None of this makes sense. Give me my Serperior. I'm just kidding. I don't think they would be able to put it. I don't think Serperior would work on Pokken. I don't like the Tongue Scarf either. Empoleon is also my favorite of the Generation 4 starters. It is also kind of up there. I actually played like Pearl. I played Pearl with Infernape, and then I played Diamond and Platinum with Empoleon. But like, so I wonder if they're gonna release more DLC for Pokemon, or if that's it. That's just the base game. That's all you get. Because like all those characters were technically DLC for the Wii U era, but they were like, nope, you guys can't get it. And then the Switch came out, and they're like, yeah, we're gonna release the game with all those characters that you were supposed to get. I guess they didn't want to do DLC. That's just dumb though. Just do DLC. I mean, everything else is getting DLC. At this point, you had freaking Zelda got DLC. Splatoon 2 has. Well, it's not really DLC. It's just updates, adding new content like that. Fire Emblem Warriors has DLC. Xenoblade Chronicles has DLC. Mario Rabbids has DLC. Um, Arms has updates that function as DLC. Mario Kart. Mario Kart Deluxe had DLC. I don't think it did. I mean, they just added all the DLC from the previous game. I remember correctly. I think that's just it. They're like, oh well, you guys could have bought these before. We're gonna give it to you for free because it's a new game. Pokemon Crystal is coming to the 3DS eShop on January 28th. Yep, I know. I'm not gonna buy it though because it's literally the same. I'm playing it right now on the channel. I'm not gonna buy it on the 3DS. Essentially, it's the same freaking game. They're not updating anything. And I actually have Crystal, so and it's not like I'm gonna be moving Pokemon from Crystal to Gen 7 because I don't care about Gen 7. Yeah. Trying to think of what else. Like you guys can start asking questions at this point until I like decide what else to talk about because like, I have no idea what else to talk about right now. Oh yeah, I have Zeno. I have not Zeno. The Splatoon 2 Pro controller, and it looks freaking great. I want more Joy-Con colors though. Can I get my purple? I need purple. Straight up. I need my purple Joy Cons, but look, I love it. Looks so freaking cool. I like it. How good are you with the TCG? I don't play the Pokemon TCG game. I actually still have it. I have it downloaded on my computer, like the online version, but like I just don't. I used to play the trading card game back in the day, but then after like so okay, so the way it worked for me is that I collected the trading card game for Pokemon, but I was mainly a Yu-Gi-Oh card game player. So like I didn't really go like I played Yu-Gi-Oh like card games more than the Pokemon TCG. So it was never really a thing I got too into. But Yu-Gi-Oh died for me when 5Ds came out, and so like I just didn't care about card games after that. And then I was kind of starting like Doruk and Joey were like playing it, and I'm like, oh, this looks cool. Like it looks a lot different than I remember it. And like I downloaded it, and I was supposed to learn from them, and then they never taught me. So I was like, well, I guess it's just gonna sit there until one of them decides to teach me how to play the freaking thing. Because I don't know how to play TCG either, but it's something I kind of want to learn. Uh, Not that I'm ever gonna go out and play tournaments or whatever, but like I don't know. I feel like if I ever go like competitive for Pokemon, like actual go to like tournaments and stuff like that, it's gonna be a video game. I don't really feel like too confident going to TCG. Um, Umar, you know what? You know what? I like her so much that I want her to never come back again. That's how much I think she was like she did her thing. She's good. She doesn't need to return ever, and I mean ever. Just leave her away. She did her thing. She's done. Okay, there's nothing else you can do with the character. Just leave her behind. Forget she even exists. That's how much I love that character. She should just never come back because they're gonna ruin her. Yeah, I don't know if I would ever collect the cards again because I guess I'm back when I was a kid. Like I used to just collect the cards. I never really played with them. Like I never really played like the CCG. But I collected a lot of the cards. Um, because I mainly played Yu-Gi-Oh. Like I was more of a Yu-Gi-Oh player when it came to the card game. Um, but like I feel like if I would ever start collecting the cards again, I would feel weird because I don't like doing cards for collection if I'm not gonna really use them, which is why I feel weird having my Yu-Gi-Oh. I still have my Yu-Gi-Oh cards at home, not here, obviously, my house. Like in like this tin can, because like I don't know what to do with them. I don't play the card game anymore, and especially since the fact that those cards are outdated at this point. Like you go to a tournament with those cards in your deck, you're gonna lose automatically. Um, and like so, like I don't know how I would feel about collecting the trading cards. I know that Joey's also doing unboxings of it, so. But like I mainly do it on the TCG online app or Serena. Serena definitely belongs in the trash. Well, Umar, listen. The thing is, I do hate her. That's why I never wanted to come back again. She should just not exist. Like, and it sucks too because like I know for a fact my hatred of the character, like my deep rooted hatred of the character, stopped me from getting fans. Because there was like if you split the anime review community for X and Y, I think I was the only one that hated her. So then you would look at the other side of the spectrum where all the Amor Shipper people and all the people that love the character, they were getting subs like that. Like they were like, oh, your reviews are great. Serena's the greatest. You're freaking awesome. Amor Shipping for life. Uh so you would see their like subscriber count really go up constantly and blah blah blah. And it's just like I look back at it, I don't regret it. I don't, and I know I said that in the video I did. Um, so like I don't regret doing it because that would be going against what I felt, and I didn't want to do that. So it's but it really, really screwed me over that I didn't like the character. All right, listen, I'll give you Dawn is better than May. Than not May. Whoa, whoa. Damn it, this is live. I can't that I hate you. No, but Dawn is definitely like better than Serena by a long shot. Like it's weird too, because like after finishing X, Y, and Z and after finishing reviewing it, I've actually like I still don't like Dawn. I don't like her, but I don't hate her as much as I used to. Um, I feel like looking back at it, Serena's just so much worse. So like she's not as bad. So I'll give you that. I don't she's not my favorite, but I don't hate her as much anymore because Serena was just that awful to the point where it's like you can't really go lower than her. Like I haven't even watched Sun and Moon, so I can't really say for sure how Lily's being handled because I know she's like realistically speaking the main female character. So I don't know how her character growth has been and how she's being handled, but I highly doubt they could go worse than Serena. Like I really don't think so. I hate the immersion shipping community too, it was a pain in the ass to deal with them, which is why I was reluctant to watch Sun and Moon and review it, because I didn't know how I was gonna feel about it and how it was gonna go. I was already burned at the stake for hating on the Amore Shipper community because my views differ from theirs, and apparently they are the ones that are right. I hate live streams sometimes, because like things like that happen, and it's just like, damn it. But May is my favorite, no matter what, and no matter what happened, the slip up in the stream, May is my favorite female protagonist in the show, because she was actually fleshed out and done correctly. God, damn it. But yeah, like I have a new appreciation for Dawn that I didn't have before. So you get that on Umar. I'll give you that. At least take that. Appreciate it. Put it on a wall. Soresan doesn't hate Dawn anymore. Accomplishment. I should get an award for that. But yeah, I don't know. I want to review Sun and Moon because I did enjoy the first couple episodes I watched, but like that's how it was with X and Y. I liked the beginning of it, and then it just went downhill so fast and just couldn't come back up, and then just kept messing it up, making it worse and worse and worse and worse. And I said I wasn't going to talk about this series anymore, but then Umar he just has to bring it up. Just has to be like, hey, yeah, X and Y, remember that? That was the worst. That was the worst part about my YouTube career, having to review that series. Like, if I could go back and not do it, I would not do it. I would not review X and Y. I'm content. I would not even watch the series at all. Like, just say no. Just don't do it. Fuck that series. But I feel like, honestly, if Sun and Moon is a decent show and it's done well and I can enjoy it to the point where the reviews are fun to make, I don't know. I could see myself reviewing it. I'm not gonna review everything I've missed up to this point. It's way too many episodes. Jesus. But like going forward, like if I do end up liking it, and like considering there's so much for me to watch that I'm not gonna be reviewing for you guys, damn words, English, come on, speak, brain function. Like if I do because I think where Sun and Moon is right now, let me actually want to check the episode number. Where is my link to this one? Okay, so according to the link that I normally use to watch Pokemon, the latest episode is episode 43. Looking back at X and Y, by that point I was already having distaste for it, because Serena didn't have a goal by then yet. Like, she's literally was just a filler character, and a lot of the crap that happened was boring, and stuff was like, Serena didn't have a goal. Ash only had like 3 Pokemon. Pikachu. I think he had Fletchling. No, he still had Fletchling. And then no, I don't think he caught Kalucha. I don't remember exactly what episode it was. But I know for a fact Serena didn't have a goal yet. Clemon and Bonnie were not doing anything. They were pretty much irrelevant, and Ash was just Ash. So no, it's not. It's not a great topic. Stop. I hate. See, it's one of those things where I highly doubt that any of those Amore Shipper people or X and Y fanboys are ever going to come back to my channel, because at this point I'm not talking about it anymore. So there's no reason for them to come over here. But it's like one of those things where I don't really want to dig that up again. Like, I buried X and Y. I want it to stay buried. I like Dawn. She had the best character. Nope, she did not have. like I said, May had the best character development out of all the female protagonists. Not Dawn. Dawn had a lot of flaws. She went through like 2 depression phases after she's supposed to get over it. So no, that that's not character development. That's regression. So it doesn't work out like that. Helping Ash come up with battle strategies. No, that was more of Ash doing what she was trying to do because she was a failure at doing them, and then perfecting them, which would then in turn have an idea of how to freaking do the thing. Um, but that was more of an Ash thing than Dawn thing. Dawn never helped her do it. Ash just stole the thing, which just makes him look bad. Whereas in May's case, Ash was a mentor character since the beginning, and then after that, she started getting to her own groove of things, and then she became a contest coordinator instead of a battler because she was going the gym battle route with Ash until she found contest. Dawn wanted to know, she knew what she wanted to do from the beginning, which is nice because you have a base of where to go, but like it's better with May because she had no clear goal in mind when she started. She gets one with Ash and then does another one because she finds something she likes more. That's an arc right there. No idea what you want to do. You have a mentor character, you want to follow in their footsteps, and you find something that you like more, and this becomes your dream. That's natural progression. Dawn was like, "Yeah, this is what I'm gonna be," and she was already like, ego is huge because my mom is a contest coordinator expert, and then she loses her first one and is like, "Damn, I suck." She goes into like full blown depression mode of like, "Oh my gosh, I can't believe I lost." Like, bitch, it's your first time doing it. You're just a brand new trainer, which is why I hated Serena's thing. Like, I hated the fact that they did that with Serena too. It's like, oh my gosh, this is my first time trying something and I fail, even though I expected to win. Boo hoo, cry me, blah blah blah. No, like I don't like when you do that. It's your first time trying something. You should not feel bad for not accomplishing it on the first try. Ash had that same mindset. Like Ash, when he first started, when he began his journey in Kanto, he lost to Brock. That was his first gym battle. He loses and then goes and then comes up with the bullshit to be able to power up Pikachu, set up the sprinklers, and then you know the deal. He went through bullcrap. Um, but he didn't like go into like depression. He's like, I need to find a way to beat this guy. Same thing with Surge. He lost to Surge, and he started thinking of ideas of how to make Pikachu better, which is why he tried to evolve it. But then Pikachu was like, no, and then they came up with a strategy, and then they beat Surge. That's how you're supposed to do things. You're not supposed to go full blown depression mode because you expect it to just do everything perfect. It's dumb. And like the fact that they didn't do that with the other characters, like May didn't expect to win the first time. I don't even think she won. She didn't win her first one because Drew beat her. And then she asked for advice. The only time May went to depression was after she was already like a full blown like experienced constant coordinator, and she lost. And then she couldn't understand why. And it wasn't like a full blown depression. It was only like 3 episodes or something like that. And Drew was the one that helped her out of it. I don't know. It just felt weird that Dawn had 2 depression arcs when she should have gotten over it in the first one. I don't know. And then Serena was just stupid. I hate her stuff. Anyways, enough of my ranting. Actually, give me 1 second. I'll be right back. While I go do the other thing, leave some questions. Let me know what you guys want me to talk about, because at this point, I'm really low on topics, and it's really hard to continue a stream when you have nothing to talk about, right? We're back. Later, Umar. Thanks for stopping by. Next stream will be on the 13th. Yeah, 13th. It's going to be our theme stream because I'm trying to get back into the group of things of having my theme streams and my vlog streams. Obviously, at least the month of December was 2 vlog streams to catch up on things. But I'll be looking for topics for the theme stream before it happens. But it will happen next month. It will happen. Hopefully. Wait, hold on. The 13th. Is that when I'm going to be gone? No, because I leave this weekend. Not this weekend. I leave next weekend. I come back on the 14th. It might have to be on the 14th. So it's not going to be on a Saturday. But then again, that's school comes out. School starts around that time. Or school should have started by then. Because I'm not going to be here that week. I'll think about it. I might just do it on the 14th and just do like a lot earlier than this. That way a lot of people can come and not have to worry about school the next day. So far, the games I have for my Nintendo Switch is Pokémon Tournament DX, Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, Mario Odyssey, Sonic Mania, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, Lego World. I'm going to hopefully be buying Pokémon soon. I have an Amazon gift card that I'm going to use on that. Don't care for Dragon Ball enough to buy, or don't care for Dragon Ball at all, so I'm not buying Xenoverse 2. Mario Odyssey I'm getting this weekend. Sonic Mania, I'm thinking of buying Sonic Forces instead of Sonic Mania because I'm not really a Sonic fan to the point where, like, I don't know if I would want to play a game that is mostly for the nostalgia of the old games because I never played the old Sonic games. Now I'm buying Mario Kart 8 because I already bought Mario Kart 8 on the Wii U and they didn't really add anything to justify me buying it again. I'm a Lego guy, so not buying that. But I mean, it's a nice selection. I really need to like get on that Zelda, man. Like Zelda's gonna consume my life. The special edition is great. I freaking love that thing. The poster, the map, bro, it's great. Freaking love it. And I have a guide with it too. I think it's a guide. Tells me a lot of things. I haven't really fully looked into it yet, but it's cool. I love my Fire Emblem's a Warrior 2. Such a great game. I need to take out those damn amiibos from the box. Start actually using them. They've been in the box the whole time. I need to start using them. I don't like them being in the box. Wish you could be adult Tiki. They need to give me DLC. The DLC that gives me adult Tiki because I don't really like too much of the young Tiki girl. Nope. Awakening Tiki or no Tiki at all. Just kidding. Young Tiki's not bad. It's just that I prefer the adult version. All right. 11:30-ish. I think that's when I'm gonna end the stream. It's good 2.5 hours, which is good. It's better than last time. I don't even remember how long it was last time. I think it was only like an hour. Let's see. Pretty sure it was just an hour. Oh crap, we passed 550 subs. Nice. I didn't even notice that before. Nah, it wasn't even an hour. It's 45 minutes. So this one definitely a lot better job. what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so I didn't get to 600 subs like I wanted to. That's because I didn't really put a lot of effort into the channel for a couple months there, and obviously with the hurricane thing, I wasn't able to make videos. But I'm trying my best to like come back to the groove thing. So that's gonna be a goal for next year, 2016. I want to surpass. I want to have more than 600 subs by the end of the next year. Like 2018, by this time, I want to have more than 600 subs. I want to gain more than 50 subs in the course of the year, which I know I can do. I know I can do that because if I do what I'm planning on doing, I should be able to make it. Want to make it. I want to hit that 600 goal mark. Eventually, we can shoot for 1,000. So that's in the future though. So yeah, a lot of videos to make, a lot of content to produce, a lot of subscribers to reach. Make sure you keep sharing the videos everywhere, even though I don't say that normally because I don't like to. I mainly just tell you guys to comment on the videos. It's up to you guys whether you share them or not. There's also one video in particular that I want to do, but I'm not sure if I should, because it's kind of controversial. But I don't know. If I did decide to make it, you obviously see it on the channel. So I'm gonna try to check and see if I can get somebody to make me an intro for just regular videos, because I have intros for the top 10. I have the intro for the Legion League. I have the intro for the Let's Plays, and then I have the intro for Pokemon Sun and Moon, obviously. So I want to get an intro for just regular videos. That's just like me, like SoresanCrockxen or whatever. So I think I'll try to find somebody that can help me with that. It'd be nice if I can reach 200 subs by the end of 2000 year. Yep. Start small and then start thinking big. That's what I'm planning on doing. So hopefully we can get to that point where we can reach those 600 subs. I feel like if I really work hard, I can do it by the halfway point of the year. So like June, I think I could have 600 subs by then. But I want to be realistic. I'm gonna hold it back a little bit and then go for there. I didn't make an intro for my natural fly. I mean, there's also people out there that do it. Obviously, you'd have to pay them, which is what I'm planning on doing. It's gonna be a simple intro, so it's not like too bad. It's literally maybe just like my name shows up on the screen and then like an animated version of me. I don't know. But I know somebody I could ask for that, so it shouldn't be too big of a deal of how that works. So we'll see how it goes. And yeah. So best of luck to everybody. Have a happy new year, because obviously I'm not gonna make a video for New Year's. I probably should have said that in the top 10 videos since it's coming out tomorrow at this point. And I'll probably post it like on the screen or something. I don't know. I'll think of something. Maybe like in the outro thing, I'll be like Happy New Year or whatever. I don't know. But Happy New Year to you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Make sure to come back tomorrow for the top 10, which I'm going to start working on now. Oh my gosh, I'm not going to be able to sleep tonight. But yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys next year. Well, hopefully you guys watch the video tomorrow, so it's not next year yet. But you'll officially see the live stream, like me live again next year. So we'll go from there. But yeah, see you guys later. Happy New Year's.